Well, I wonder if Dick Tydeman can do it again today, and certainly Charlton will need to find some extra firepower. Because here's the Charlton team today without top scorer Derek Hales, 23 goals for him this season, but now he starts a 2-match suspension. Martin Robinson comes into the attack as Charlton bid to stay clear at the top of the 3rd division. But Huddersfield are chasing them hard, and their team shows just one change, where Steve Kindon, their top scorer with 16, comes back after being substitute last week, and Terry Austin goes down to the subs bench. The referee today is Tony Glasson of Wiltshire. And how things are changing here at the Valley, where they're aiming to make it an all-seater stadium. And in 5 weeks only, they've now put seats behind the goal there. And by the end of this season, they'll be behind that one as well. And so it's Huddersfield in the blue and white stripes and blue shorts attacking the goal to our right who kick off. Charlton in red shirts, white shorts. Charlton, who've lost only one at home in the league this season against Colchester. And indeed, Charlton having won their last 2 games, both of them away, after 5 without a win. And missing from the Charlton lineup today is Derek Hales, who also misses the Rotherham game as well. Tydeman, almost a cup-tie flavour about it at the moment. Smith, beaten by the challenge of Lillis. Number 4, Stanton, finding Steve Kindon. On for Ian Robbins now, but Johns was out there in time to stop the Huddersfield number 10. But certainly no lack of action. Hanvey's header going straight to Walker. And Walker got the better of Brown there. Now can Robinson get his shot in? He can, and Rankin saved well. Good work out on the touchline, though, by Phil Walker in the first place, getting the better of Malcolm Brown here. So little room to get his cross in, but he got it in well. Found Robinson, and the shot saved by Rankin. Berry with the header here for Madden. Berry again. And again, that long ball, and this time Robinson is onside. He timed his run well. Sutton facing him. Finds Walker. And a corner. Phil Walker, whose place was in a certain jeopardy this week. He went down with a touch of flu. So Colin Powell will take the corner. Again Berry, and now Madden also has come forward. So Powell with the corner, floated a long way in there. And it's in there by Madden. Well, Berry had been coming up on his own. This time he was joined by another central defender, Laurie Madden, and how well he climbed there beyond Rankin and the defender on the goal line. So Laurie Madden scores, and Charlton go into the lead with 17.5 minutes gone. Powell, Robinson, here's Tydeman. Warman, played in again, very active indeed there. Playing well at the moment, Charlton. Walker. A lot of movement about them coming forward, a lot of running off the ball. There's Robinson trying to get a back header in there, but he does well to find Walsh and beat Sutton there. Walsh hitting one, and Rankin had to go down. Cover effect just inside the post, and it was a shot well taken by young Walsh. Cutting on the inside here, letting fly, and as you can see, that would have just gone in. Kennedy and Brown. Robinson had gone with him. Huddersfield throw. It's quite a good long throw there, a nice backward header, and Walker and Cowling right in there, and in the end a good save there from Sutton by Nicky Johns, and Berry then forced to head over his own crossbar, but it was a particularly good reaction save there from Nicky Johns from Big Dave Sutton. As we await this corner there was Sutton with a shot poured away there by Nicky Johns and then kicked away by him. So Nicky Johns did well there, conceded only 1 goal in the last 4 games. And he looked as though he was impeded there, I'm bound to say, but there was no whistle. Johns seemed to be making a run towards that ball and got no further than about a yard or so out of his goal. Good ball by Tydeman there for Robinson, and Huddersfield get it back in the shape of Mickey Kennedy to Andy Rankin. And they weren't competing in the National, but they got a nice view. Madden under pressure, but finds Warman. Berry to Warman again. As the half-time whistle goes, with Charlton leading by a goal to 0. The goal scorer being Laurie Madden, the number 4, with a really powerful and towering header from a corner. So it was his goal that separates the two sides, and a half-time score here at the Valley. It's Charlton Athletic 1, Huddersfield Town 0. And in the crowd, a certain Wally Ginn, who was blind for 3 years and had the sight restored in one of his eyes in November. He's been a lifetime Charlton supporter, and this is the first game he's been watching since he got his sight back, and it's marvellous to see him here. So Charlton get the second half underway, attacking the goal to our right there in the white shorts. And well, you think they've got a very good... In fact, they've conceded only 12 goals at home here in the league all season. It'll give us some idea of how tight they are at the back and the task that's facing Huddersfield now, this 1 goal down. Good jump there by Hanvey, though. And another by Lillis for Huddersfield. Kennedy. Hanvey again. And here's Berry. Sutton, captain. A former Plymouth player. Finding Mick Kennedy. Looks a really busy little midfielder. Well, he's got another chance here. This time finding Brown. And now they're getting something going. Robbins. Played for Robinson. Cowling. And that'll go beyond Kindon, and it's Madden. Well, that header just about reached Naylor, but didn't have a lot to spare. Sutton being covered by Hanvey. Brown again. Kennedy. And a good bit of skill. Stanton for Brown as well. And it looked to me as though Kindon slipped there. And another free kick for Huddersfield. This time Cowling in a spotter bother. The referee calling on the trainer. And wanting a word with one of the Charlton players. I think it's Terry Naylor. No, it's Les Berry. And he's going to book Les Berry. Well, he had a long chat with the Charlton number 5 a couple of minutes ago after an earlier incident. So we've had 2 bookings now. That's Malcolm Brown, the number 2 for Huddersfield, and now Les Berry, the number 5 for Charlton. There for Brown, and it's there. Well, that's A really good strike there by the big number 2 from Huddersfield, off the post, beyond Nicky Johns and into the other corner of the net. And Huddersfield have drawn level. Well, we were saying that everything seems to be happening to him. He got himself booked after a couple of clumsy tackles, and with the crowd booing him, it seemed that the ball was always finding its way to him. And it certainly found its way to him at a crucial moment then. So Malcolm Brown gets only his 3rd goal of the season, and it could be such an important one for Huddersfield. Kennedy to Malcolm Brown again, and the throw with a quarter of an hour gone. And Warman getting involved there with Brown. Huddersfield get a throw. Kindon! Well, they've come down in their hundreds from Huddersfield. And what joy they suddenly have found here in South London. 2 goals in a matter of a couple of minutes have seen Huddersfield going from behind to being 1 in front. First the free kick from Malcolm Brown, and then this thundering shot from close range by Steve Kindon. There he goes, left foot, crashed into the roof of the net. And Huddersfield have got into the lead. I think his boots are itching at the moment. He'd like to be out there having a go. Derek Hales. Played accurately there for Naylor. And it's a corner. Well, let's got the Charlton fans hoping for something, raising their voices now, wanting to see the home team get back into this game with an equaliser. There's the cross there from Naylor. Steve Kindon heading it away for Huddersfield. Tydeman getting in there. Played wide again for Naylor. Powell in first time. Madden had a moment or two. And Walsh had it superbly saved, or rather Smith had it superbly saved there by Rankin. Keeper did remarkably well, was so quickly off his line. The ball played very accurately through there, and Kevin Smith must have felt that he was on for an equaliser. And Steve Gritt coming on, and it's going to be the number 10, Kevin Smith, who's coming off. Well, he could almost have gone off in a blaze of glory if that shot of his had gone in a moment ago. And Steve Gritt, who's a good all-purpose player, he seems to be able to play anywhere, and I would have thought they want to push him forward a bit. Played on towards Walsh, who's working hard, but finding the going pretty tough against Sutton and Hanvey. Walker got to the byline well, and that time it was Hanvey and then Brown who put it away for the corner. So forward come the big men again for Charlton. Powell again taking up this corner. Well, that might have gone anywhere. The keeper didn't really know what was happening there, and it's played by Huddersfield straight out again to Colin Powell. It's a good shot, pushed away there. Walsh trying to get it. Tremendous shot there by Steve Gritt. And Walsh, in the end, just couldn't turn it back in. Huddersfield got it away there with Sutton. What a volley that was, pushed away. And Gritt under Walsh just turning it wide. And indeed, that is the final whistle. The Huddersfield players are delighted, and well they should be. Steve Kindon, who scored the winner, shouting to his teammates to come and have a wave to the travelling Huddersfield fans. And all credit to Huddersfield, who battled away so well until eventually things came right with those 2 goals by Malcolm Brown and then by Steve Kindon after Laurie Madden, who put Charlton into the lead. A good day for Huddersfield and their fans. And a final score then at the Valley, and it's Charlton Athletic 1, Huddersfield 2.
Well, it was enough to knock Charlton off the top of the 3rd division. Rotherham's 1-0 win at Millwall.